Hello guys, welcome to the channel Ads with Lavneek. So today I will be sharing with you another case study, and this time it will be for D2C brand on Meta. So let me give you an overview of the brand. So the brand was completely new on Meta advertising, and they just started out with their first advertiser. Now let me show you the results from their initial attempts. So if you see from 24th Feb to 18th March, the previous advertiser spent somewhere around 15,000, or you can say 16,000, and let's see how much purchases they got. So if you see here, they just got one purchase out of 15,000 spent. And then I started working on the account. So from I will take the date range now for the next month. So if I go with 19th March till 19th April, so yeah, if I go with the date range 19th March to 19th April, so you can see in just 1 month I was able to deliver an ROAS of, where is the ROAS, one second, yeah, so the ROAS of 9.27, which was a huge increase, right? If we compare it with the previous advertiser. So now the question rises is that what I did do different, how I was able to achieve those results. Now here's where the strategy came into play. As I mentioned, it was a new account. There were no purchases on the Meta dashboard initially. As you just saw, it was just one purchase, right? But the client did have some sale coming in from WhatsApp marketing or from friends of friends. So what I did was I exported all the past purchases data from Shopify store, and I segmented the data in two files, one with all the purchasers and the other one with people who had ordered more than once. Then I created 1% lookalike audiences for both files. So now I had two lookalikes, one lookalikes for 1% of past purchasers, all of them, and the other one for the repeat purchasers, people who have ordered more than once. And this is what I have done here. So after that I created two separate campaigns using the same ads for both. So there was no differentiation in the ads. I used the same ads in both the campaigns because since the client was very demotivated with the results with the first advertisers, as they spent 15,000 and just received one purchase, so they were very cautious about the the new campaigns and how they will perform. So as you can also see, they spent 15k and barely got any sales, right? So I decided not to take any risk with the experimental creatives. Instead I trusted the DPA, or you can say the dynamic product ads, using the advantage plus catalog sales campaign. I just let it run and hit, and as you can see from the dashboard, the results speak for themselves. If you see here again, I will show you the spend is somewhere around 54,000, and the number of purchases, if you see, is 60, and the ROAS, you can see it is at 9.27. So now I will just quickly take you through the setup, how I have set up the campaigns, okay, and how I was able to achieve an ROAS of 9 from 0, right? So let me just quickly open the campaign. So see, it is all same. The campaign buying type is auction, the campaign objective is sales. So it is just a normal sales campaign that you create, nothing strategic about that. Now let's come to the audience part. So if you see, the audience that I have added in the campaign is lookalike of 1% Shopify CRM all purchasers. So basically lookalike of all purchasers I have targeted in this ad set, although it didn't perform. If you see, yeah, so if you see, I didn't got any purchases from the campaign, just 3 checkouts, but at a very higher cost, which is somewhere around 1000, right? So let's go to the other one and see what worked in that campaign, which has drive the results from 0x to 8x, right? So if you see, there are two ad set and I'm using two different ads. Basically the ad format is same, just the ads are different. I will let you know what was the difference in the ads. Okay, now here again the setup is all similar, like the way you create a normal sales campaign. The key difference here is the lookalike that I have added. So if you see here, the lookalike I have added is for people who have ordered more than once. So basically they have ordered twice, thrice, or even 4 times or 5 times, right? So the data included people who have ordered more than once, and I created a lookalike of 1% of that particular audience. And if you see, there is no exclusion in the location targeting, it's just pure targeted to India, and there is no age group targeting, and only the gender targeting is there because it is a women apparel brand, so that's why I only targeted women, right? And in the other ad set, if you see, the audience is exactly the same. There is no change in the audience. Again, the the same audience, which is of people who have ordered more than once. Now this was the exact setup for this account, and you can test the same if you are facing issue with your performance, especially if you're working on a new account. This strategy may work really well for you too. Now one thing to note, you maybe may not be able to achieve an 8x or 9x of ROAS if your AOV is low. In my case, the AOV was around 6000 rupees, which helped me to kind of scale that to 8x return. But even if your AOV is lower, the strategy can still deliver efficient result. So you can take this further, like instead of just segmenting by repeat purchasers, you can create separate files. For example, one for people who ordered the maximum quantity of products, another for people who had the highest order value. And remember, when you upload a custom list on Meta, do not forget to add value like purchases value. Okay, so this is very crucial and helps Meta optimize better. So it also, guys, for the ads, as maybe I think I have mentioned, I haven't used any single image ad or a video ad or anything like that. I have as I told you that the situation here, because the client was very cautious of the amount that was spent so far, so I have solely trusted on the DPA's dynamic product ads for this campaign. If you see, there is just one ad in both the campaigns, and that is only the catalog that I have targeted. This is Advantage Plus catalog. The only thing that I have done in the catalog is I have created the catalog for the higher value products only. So product who are above certain prices. I haven't included a product of cheap or you can say lower prices, because I wanted the results to be in positives, the ROAS in positives, right? That's why I have marketed the products that are of high prices on the website. So that is it for the video, guys. I hope you found this helpful and insightful. So yeah, this is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.